Alright guys, got the Z400 all loaded up. We're gonna run it down to the car wash and get all this crud blasted off and get it as clean as possible. That way we can take the valve cover off and check the valve clearances. I know I have a very good feeling that they're pretty tight, so we're gonna check them, adjust them accordingly, and then put fresh fluids in it to get this thing to fire up. We got a trip coming up. Alright, so a little bit about this trip we're getting ready to take. We're going down the Hatfield Mccoy. I'm hoping to take the Z400 and the WR426F down with me. But we're heading down there at the end of May for Memorial Day weekend, and it should be a blast. So we got a few weeks before we head out, and trying to get all the maintenance done on these, make sure everything's going to be all good for the trip we're about to take. Alright, we got it back in here. All we did was run it with some soapy water and then hit it with the pressure washer at the car wash. We didn't hand wash anything, so like you're still going to have a little bit of residue on there. But we knocked a bunch of the dirt off, and we're going to go ahead and start taking this apart. Alright, so I went ahead and removed this plug and that plug. That way I could rotate the motor and line up the timing mark with that little arrow. And as I was rolling it over, it sounded like that intake valve on this side was a little tight. So we're gonna go ahead and check everything, and I'll let you know what I find. But right now everything's looking good. This was my race quad that I built a few years, actually it's been 4 years ago I built this quad, and did 10 races on it for the CRA. It never let me down, so it was always running good. But towards the end there, it was getting harder to start when it was cold. When it was warm, it was fine, but when it was cold, it was harder to start. Alright, looked up the specs for the intake and exhaust valves for clearance. The intake is 0.1 millimeter up to 0.2 millimeters. Both of those are exactly at 0.1 millimeter. So those are still in spec, but I don't want them that close to the lower side of the spec. I want to put it up to the 0.2 millimeters. So I want to change out those shims, and the intake or the exhaust, it's 0.2 millimeters up to 0.3 millimeters. The left side is 0.229 and the right side is 0.254. So I'm going to go ahead and do both those also, get them closer to the 0.3, and then the top end will be good. Alright guys, top end's all back together. I end up shimming the intake side, so it was 0.15, and then I shimmed the exhaust side to 0.25. So I didn't do anything with this shim on this side. I put a new shim on the other side, a smaller one, to get the 0.25, and then both of these I went down one size on the shims, and it worked out perfect. Went ahead and did an oil change, new oil filter, new oil, coolant, because I had this cover off. The last race I did, I threw the chain and it bent my shifter, so I had to replace the shifter and seal. But got the gas bottle on. I had already started it up. She starts up. It's been a hot minute since she's ran. Sounds good. Trying to start it with one hand doesn't work, so I threw the choke. Got to give it a little burp on the gas. But yeah, man, ready to start putting the plastics back on and getting her on the ground, make sure everything runs well. First time at Hatfield Mccoy. We're out here with my cousin Brian and Adam and Michael, and then Brian's buddy Larry. Got the old Z400. Gosh dang. A little interesting. Get it, Brian. Well, I'm gonna try right side. Nope, left. Nope. That's interesting. Okay. Well, ugh. Come on, you girl. Hold on, I'm gonna back down the bottom there. cleaned out. Let's have a good time. Throttle's kind of in a weird position. But we'll make her do. It also has been like a good solid almost a year since I've actually ridden, so. A little dusty, but we'll make do. Yeah, this is Memorial Day weekend, 2023. We're down here at Hatfield Mccoy. We're staying over at Big Earl's campsite. I think this is the Ivy Trail. Oh my. I'm gonna have to back off a little bit. I think I like where the shifter's at. I adjusted it for my boots after I was putting stuff back together. I think I like where it's at. Feels like I'm shifting alright. So the quad run's good. It just starts really bad. And I think it might be a timing issue. That's what my cousin Brian said, which could make sense because these have stage 2 hot cams in them, and you can adjust the cam gear on them, so you can get them out of time a little bit. After this trip, we'll have to go through it again, take the valve cover off, and check the timing, and see if we can't find a little better information for these hot cams to set the timing on them. I got one more here. Oh yeah. Oh fun. We are moving. So this is my first time down here at Hatfield. This is Larry. He's been here a few times. Brian's been down here a few times. Michael's been down here a few times. And this is Adam and my first time down here. So it's going to be a fun experience, and see what these trails are all about. That's not cool. You're getting blasted next time, boy. not do that again. Let's not do that again. I threw the master link, I think.
You got an extra?
Yeah, I brought extra. I just want to get turned right here. Oh my. Gosh damn.
Yeah, dude, this isn't what I had in mind. This is not Hatfield.
Yeah. Deer.
Yeah, it does that.
I'll make sure I hold it. Oh, really?
Yeah, the doors don't fucking stay closed anymore.
When'd you roll it?
Which time?
Oh. I hit my head. Yeehaw! Spread us out just a little bit. That way when we get into it, we can not have to worry about running into each other. Feels like wheelbarrows going out. Jeez, Brian. Full send. Okay, something's sticking. Either a bearing or the brake pad, because that left wheel just sat there and held closed. I'm hoping it's not a bearing, but it very well might be. If that's the case, we're done after we get back on the D400. I'm not going to risk getting the tires to blow off and then wrecking and that. But if it's a brake pad, what I'll do is I'll take it apart and clean them up, move them up real good, make sure the piston's moving like it's supposed to. But I don't know, that sounds like a ball bearing. How'd it sound?
Well, it sounds like it's running great.
Hey, I think my front wheel bearings.
Huh?
Oh, I see what it is.
We were moving.
Yeah, we were.
Yeah, we blew him away.
Huh? Oh.
Blew him away.
Alright, I see what it is. That's what it is. Alright, so, update. It was brake caliper. It fell off. And the bolts fell out. All good now. Holy moly. Not me.
electric.
fucking dying. Hey, I appreciate you guys tuning in and making it to the end of this video. If you guys like the content and the video editing, adding the text in there so you can hear or at least read what I'm trying to say while riding, leave the comments down below. If you didn't like anything, just let me know also, because I'm trying new stuff, trying to add more stuff to my videos to keep you guys more entertained and that. But yeah, I'm just trying to improve my videos and that, and got lots of time in this one, so hopefully it was worth it. We'll have a day 2 of our Hatfield trip, and because this is all from day 1, so we'll have our day 2. And but yeah, I appreciate you guys tuning in. Like I said, if you have any comments, leave them down below. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you guys want to subscribe, you can click over here and subscribe. But yeah, I appreciate you guys, and I'll catch you guys next time.